Good morning from southern Utah.
Last time we left you guys, we were up near Salt Lake City. Since then, we've gone south 2 hours. We stopped at a really cool hot spring called Mystic Hot Spring. And then we continued even further south. So today starts our southern Utah road trip.
So we are in Red Canyon today, which is in Dixie National Forest. We're hiking the Arches Trail, and this is kind of the next best thing compared to Arches National Park, but because we have the dog and for filming purposes, this is way better for flying Cody's drone and just getting all the shots we want while we're traveling.
You started out there with fire down in your bones. No walls to tear down, no chains that could keep you close. Then it went wrong. Now you're alone. Stories without a few letdowns are boring when told. Perfection and poems are a lie when it all unfolds. 'Cause when it goes wrong, then comes a song. We got spirit and I know you feel it. There's no give up, give up, give up, give up in us. We got spirit and I know you hear it. There's no give up, give up, give up, give up in us. Your path was running easy when the feeling was strong.
We have officially made it to what this trail is known for. These are the arches that everyone comes up to take photos, so I think this is our halfway point. What do you think?
I'm like in shock. It is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's unreal that this isn't like a national park.
It's not even a national monument, which is crazy. That's why I can fly the drone here. This is just a part of Dixie National Forest, and this is called Red Canyon, but it's wild. For people that can't really experience the national parks because of a dog, or if you want to fly your drone, you have to come check this out.
Yeah.
And this is only one trail. This is like not even one of the most popular trails here.
And it's not even like a mile long.
No, it's 0.7. Although if you're filming, I think I've already done like a mile and a half. I just checked All Trails, the app that we use when we're hiking. This is supposed to be a 0.7 mile round trip hike. We're at 0.85 and we're at the very top.
Took a wrong turn.
Yeah, I took a wrong turn, and we do a lot of hiking up and back to get the camera, but it's definitely worth it to bring you guys along. Now we're going a little off trail because we took a wrong turn.
Sorry, puppy. Mama has to take it slow.
Whoa now. Go ahead, buddy. Go down the stairs. Hello down there.
Hi.
Woo!
There she is.
We made it. What did you think of the Arches Trail?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be so amazing.
This is literally like across the road from where we've been camping the last couple days, and it is so beautiful here. It's unreal that this is just national forest land, like public land. So cool.
We did it! We just made it to civilization, aka the main road. We do have to run into town real quick, find a grocery store. We're out of water and fresh produce. So we're gonna go do that, and then I'm not sure. Are we hiking tonight?
Well, there's a first come, first serve campground. Check-in's at 3 o'clock, so I think we should go check that. And you can hike a big like 5-miler right from the campground, which I love to do. It's one of the best hikes here, but we just did like 1.2 miles and 200 feet of elevation gain, and we're pretty beat, so I don't know. We'll see.
We'll play it by ear,
Yeah.
but we're definitely gonna try to find that campsite, so we'll take you along. All right, it's been about an hour. Cody got some groceries and We found a coffee shop.
Woo!
Wanderlust Cowgirl Coffee. It's so good.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Me and my cowgirl.
I needed some coffee.
It's really good. So if you're ever in Panguitch, Utah, highly recommend.
Hit 'em up. So now we have about a 15-minute drive back in from Panguitch, back into Red Canyon, and I think it's called the Red Canyon Campground. It's a first come first serve campground, which I don't think we've done one of these yet. It's owned by like the state, so we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully there's a spot for us tonight because we could hike right from the campground, which would be nice. And there's showers.
Showers! Woo!
Yeah.
Well, we got here and I do believe there are sites open, but it's cash only for $25 and we only have like $20. So I don't really know what we're gonna do. I was really excited for a shower though.
Me too. The plan is to go get cash. We're definitely gonna stay here tonight. There seems like there's plenty of spots. But if you guys plan on coming to Red Canyon Campground, grab some cash.
Be right back.
A few moments later.
Alrighty. We're back to lucky site number 11. So we made it into our spot. We got the site paid for. Now we gotta eat some lunch. It's like almost 3 o'clock and I'm just now realizing that we didn't really eat much. We had a little bit of food before we went on our hike this morning. But yeah, we're gonna stay here for the night. We haven't really decided. There is a, like I said, a 5-mile hike that actually comes into the campground. So we haven't decided if we're gonna do that tonight or tomorrow morning before we head out. We'll keep you guys posted and we'll see you then.
The next day.
Good morning, everyone.
We just woke up. We're at Red Canyon Campground, trying to get an early start on the day.
I know, someone couldn't get out of bed this morning.
That's such a...
We are about to start the Golden Wall Trail. This is close to a 5-mile hike and it has 1,000 feet of elevation gain. We're at like 7,500 feet elevation, which puts us out of breath. Already out of breath from a flat ground. This isn't gonna be good. So we're about to head up. I think there's some switchbacks right off, but I am really excited to get up in elevation and check this place out. Up out of the campground we go. Where we stop, nobody know. Both a little tired already. We've done like 100 feet of elevation gain. You guys look pretty cute. Cliffy, what did you see, papas?
Was that a deer?
Saw some deer. Okay.
You gonna
Easy,
pee, Mom?
easy, baba.
No.
We just rounded the corner on a switchback and I now see why this trail is called the Golden Wall. There she is. There's the other Golden Wall.
I didn't even plan that. Go. Go, buddy. We have officially made it to the top of the highest peak.
Woo.
So we're sitting down, we're gonna have a little snack, drink some water, and just relax for a little bit before we start the 2.5 mile trek down.
There's no give up, give up, give up, give up in us.
Just flew the drone, got some cool shots, took in the view for a minute, and now we gotta head back down. It's a little after 10 o'clock. We need to check out of the campground at 11, so I don't think we're gonna do any more filming. So we will see you guys back at the van. There's the van.
So wiped.
Yeah. We did it! All right, what do you think the final number is? Distance.
Distance-wise,
Yeah.
almost 4.5, so like 4.45,
And elevation?
like 1,020.
All right, final numbers. That took us 2 hours and 50 minutes with stopping and flying the drone and everything. 4.69 miles and 954 feet of elevation gained. That was a cool hike. I'm really glad we did that.
Me too. As much as we want to relax and just celebrate the end of the hike, we have about 20 minutes to get out of this parking spot. So Cody's gonna do all the outside stuff, like put the Starlink away, and I'm gonna do the inside stuff. I gotta make the bed and just prep everything for an hour-ish of travel. Mostly cleaned up. All we need to do is get out of the spot, but we can still use the showers and the dump station. So we're gonna go park at the showers because
It's time.
it's time. It's time.
The final step. Now we are officially done. We've showered, we've cleaned up the van, we've dumped the tanks and filled the tanks, and we got rid of our trash. Now we head to our next destination, which is about an hour down Scenic Byway, I think it's called, 12, which is amazing. If we've just started it and we've already been stopping and flying the drone and everything, so we're excited. This drive should be good. We'll see if my buddy stays awake after our 5-mile hike. We'll see.
We got spirit, and I know you feel it. There's no give up, give up, give up, give up in us. We got spirit, and I know you hear it. There's no give up, 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 give up in us.
Hello. Good. We have a reservation for tonight for camping.
We have officially made it to Kodachrome State Park. This is where we're staying tonight. We were hoping we could check in early, and we did, so I don't know, I think we're just gonna relax for the rest of the day. We're feeling a little tired after our hike, but let's go get settled. Oh my goodness! Look at this spot. Well, we got here to our campsite last night and we laid down for 2 seconds, and that was that.
That was the end.
That was the end. We were so tired yesterday. So it is officially the next day. It's about, what, like 8 in the morning, and we're gonna try to squeeze in a hike before it gets too hot. The rest of this week is gonna be almost 100 where we are, so we're trying to squeeze everything we can in the mornings into our traveling during the day. But I think today's gonna be a fun day.
I do too. It's kind of a loose plan, which I know you really enjoy. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. Get in a hike, get the body moving, and then we're gonna drive up and continue along Route 12, which is super scenic. It's been really great so far, so I'm excited to see what else the road has to offer. And we have quite a distance to drive. I didn't realize how much I had bit off today, but yeah, we gotta get rolling.
I love a travel day. So we're here in Kodachrome State Park, and we are just leaving our campsite, gonna drive to the parking area for our hike. And I think it's about like 3 miles.
3 miles or 6 miles? We'll
I
see.
think 3, but we'll see. Do you wanna go on a hike today? You wanna go for a family hike? Go see the views? Get some energies out?
Yes, please. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Let's go.
Come on, fam. All right, so we just got started on the, I almost just said Pan American. The panorama trail. This you can either do in like just over 3 miles, or you can go even further out to a couple more viewpoints, which is nearly 6 miles. It's already a little after 8 o'clock this morning, so we're gonna opt for the smaller one and get in the van, turn that AC on and get driving. Today, I think where we're gonna sleep, it's gonna be like 101 as the high today, so it definitely gets hot. I think it's gonna be 90 here, so we're gonna do a short little hike, take in Kodachrome State Park, and then hit the road. We made it to the first little adventure off of the panorama trail. This is called Indian Cave, and we're like, oh, it's not very deep. Look at this. That is kind of strange. Must just be from so many people doing that.
Like creepy looking.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
Feels good to be moving. Onward.
Let's roll. You can see his little tongue hanging out. Good boy.
Alright, we made it to viewpoint number 2 on the trail. This is called Ballerina Spire.
Can't do it though.
Nailed it.
It kind of looks like a whale just like rising out of the water.
Alrighty.
What do you think it looks like?
Well, folks, not sure if I can say that on YouTube.
When we were back home, Cliff took up a bad habit of wanting to chase chickens on the property.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the desert, he's traded chickens for those little lizards, and oh my god, they drive him wild.
He gets so excited. Right, buddy?
He's a bad boy.
I'm looking for the lizards.
Lizard hunter.
Made it to viewpoint / attraction number 3. This is the hat shop. Because of the little hat on top of the spire. I think there used to be more. I don't know that for sure. It's pretty either way.
You know what's crazy?
What?
This is our 3rd hike in southern Utah, not in a national park, and we still haven't seen one person.
I know. That's what I love about this little part of our road trip, where we can't, well, we could go into the national parks, but with the dog and wanting to film and fly the drone, the stuff that we're doing now, like the little hidden gems, are so cool because they're just not populated and way less restricted.
And look at what everyone's missing.
I know.
This is beautiful.
I love it.
It's not too bad.
Good boy.
Secret passage.
I know, that's a little detour we could make. We're taking a little side quest off of the panorama trail to go down a trail called Secret Passage. It's only 0.2 miles and it's too intriguing to see what the secret passage is, so we decided to take it.
Whoa.
A little slot canyon, who knew? Secret passage.
You said you wanted to do a slot canyon.
I know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the good one. Up next on Panorama Trail is the Mammoth Spire Overlook. There she is, I think. Well, that was it for overlooks. We're not gonna do Panorama Point. Looks like that's a pretty long stretch. I would have loved to, but it's getting super hot. Cliff is so fluffy right now that he's panting pretty hard. So we're just gonna hammer back, head back to the van, crank that AC. We'll see you guys there.
Back to the van.
We made it.
Saving the boys' paws.
It's so hot.
Our door's broken, by the way.
Welcome to van life. No, but we should start. Alrighty. Phew. That was a warm one. Not a bad hike. It's honestly like a walk. It's pretty smooth the whole way, but it's definitely getting hot out, so feels good to be back in the AC. We're gonna drive through Kodachrome State Park, head out. Then we're gonna head up to a cool drive. I think there might be a coffee shop along the way. Woo! So this is our kind of day right here. So thanks for coming with us, guys. See you soon.
If you guys have been following us for a while, you have heard me talk about how much it irks me when things shift in the back and when the back is just like a disaster. So when we got back from our hike, it was already kind of messy, but we just took a really sharp turn.
And you just woke up from a nap?
And I just woke up from a nap. So this was just really bad altogether. Our drawers, which have our hard drives, my makeup, like all the important stuff, just completely came out of the closet. I'm laughing so I don't cry. Oh my god.
After that interesting drive, we have made it to a really cool coffee shop. I think it's called Kiva Coffee House, and we're so excited to check this place out.
Perfect for after my nap.
Cheers. All right, coffee has been consumed as well as lunch. That place is so cool, built right into the side of the mountain. And what a view. Now we go save the boy.
This is just a little diary entry of not everything is perfect van life living.
No.
Earlier when everything came out of the closet, I was more concerned about how messy it was, and once I got up to clean, I realized that our hard drive from 2023 was soaking in the dog water bowl.
Yeah, not great.
So that's in a bag of rice right now. We've kind of already had our mental breakdown about that. I came back to the van before Cody did to check on the dog while he was getting more footage, and I couldn't start the van. It wouldn't start. The key would turn, but it would not start. I started sweating, almost vomiting. I was like so nervous about telling Cody, because if you guys have been following us for a while, you know we have van anxiety after the start of our trip, but we figured it out. Thank Jesus.
It was just, I had to like sit down and just kind of think about what was happening. The key would turn, but it wouldn't start, and then the key wouldn't come out. But for some reason, the shifter was like in between park and neutral, just like kind of down. I was gonna try to put it into neutral to start it, and I realized that it wasn't fully in park, and that's what it was.
I'm sure you guys have noticed I never really drive the van, so the one time I sit in the driver's seat and try to get it rolling,
You had one job.
it doesn't work. I was sweating.
All right, as we rumble out of this dirt parking lot, we're gonna head down to the Burr Trail. We'll give you guys a bit of history of how this trail was created, but it seems like some of it is tar, so we're gonna go down and do some of that. And then tonight, I think we're gonna do a little off-roading in the van. I think this is gonna be like the bumpiest road / trail that we've ever been on. So a little nervous for that, especially since we've already had one meltdown with things falling out of the back. But it's definitely something that's been on my bucket list and I would love to do. There's just this section of Utah that has like the craziest places, and it's like a drone flying spot heaven. So we're gonna try to check some of those out. We have to be back up in Salt Lake City for Saturday morning because Cliff has a grooming appointment. So we haven't had a plan this whole time, but now we're on this like tight timeline in southern Utah, and it's 89 degrees and gonna be 101 today. So yeah, we're trying to squeeze in as much as we can, especially in the morning. So we're trying to set ourselves up for the day, but I think that's the plan.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Burr Trail. Although we didn't drive the entire 67 miles, this road connects Boulder, Utah to Bullfrog. It passes through Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, Capitol Reef National Park, and the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. And the views are to die for. Between Coco, our van, being a champ and climbing the 12% graded hills and being engulfed by the beautiful red cliffs, this drive may have just become one of our favorites.
This has been one of the coolest drives we've done in the van so far. We're literally in the bottom of a canyon. Like I said to Jill, like it feels like we're driving through the bottom of the Grand Canyon with just a paved road right in the bottom of it. We just got to this kind of overlook point. There's a massive hill ahead of us. We're at a half a tank of fuel. I think the right decision would be to turn around, although I really, really don't want to.
Yes.
This road goes for 75-ish miles and it goes all the way back down to Lake Powell. But we're headed a little bit further north and a little bit further east tonight to get to some cool spots. So I think it's time to turn around.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Turned around.
When we were turning around, we had a man come up and knock on our window. He said, "Hey, I saw you guys drive past when we were back on the road a little bit where all those people were." I said, "What was that?" He goes, "It's like this little slot canyon. You just have to walk into it. It's one of the coolest places on this road." So here we are.
Look how big this tree is.
It's massive. Oh, it's so cool in here. Like cool and temp cool. It has to be like 20 degrees cooler in here than it is out in the sun. This is wild.
Echo. Well, that was unexpectedly beautiful.
So cool.
Oh my gosh, kind of gave me like rainforest in the desert vibes.
Yeah.
But now we're headed back. We do have quite the hill to climb, so I know Coco gave us a scare already, so fingers crossed she handles the hill like a champ.
I hope so. We have officially made it off the Burr Trail. We're back out to Route 12, and now we're gonna head up towards, I don't remember the name. But it's gonna be sick.
Okay, let's go. We got off the Burr Trail and got right onto Route 12, and I don't think we expected the drive to be quite like this. It is amazing. Like, if you are in the area and have a vehicle that can climb
AKA not a 10,000 pound van.
climb really tall hills, highly recommend. Coco was getting super hot and we're like, what the heck, when is this gonna end? And we finally came up to an elevation sign and it said 9,600 feet. I think that's the highest we've been this whole travel. We still have a ways to go to get down, but oh my gosh, it is beautiful. And the landscape is so different. It's like greenery and grass, like it's crazy, but you can look down in, it's almost like driving the rim of the Grand Canyon. You can see where we just were on the Burr Trail with all the red rocks. It is amazing. So what a baby. Hi, mamas. Hi, mamas.
Yeah, I've looked and what I see, it's not what you've been, it's what you're gonna be. 'Cause this world we're walking through, it'll dig you apart.
Just to preface, this was your idea.
Yeah, for sure. This is when the real adventure begins. I have no idea if we can make it to this spot, but it's a spot that I've dreamed of going to. It's really a sunrise spot. It's just such a cool location, but either way, we're gonna head out this way. There's a couple of really cool drone locations out here. One of them is including Factory Butte, which is right in front of us, which is way bigger than I imagined it was. But yeah, we're gonna see how far we can make it. Destination is 7.9 miles down this very rough dirt road.
There's Factory Butte.
It's huge. I thought that was way smaller.
We have 2.5 miles of this.
2.3. That's like best case scenario on that. Thought we had some broken glass in the back. It's just a metal straw clanging around.
I thought it was my wine.
Me too.
What a relief.
I really thought it was. It sounded
so
like
bad.
glass pieces together. Alright, so far, crawlable. Certainly not fun in a two-wheel drive. And our, we have like airbags in the back that give us a little better ride and a little more clearance. The pump broke 3 days ago.
She's broken.
Not ideal.
One eternity later.
We made it to our camp spot for the night.
That was a journey. Definitely the roughest road we've ever driven the van on, but I think the overview is worth it.
Yeah, it is beautiful. The memory cards got full halfway through our crazy drive, so you guys might have missed the good stuff.
Would have been really shaky footage anyway, so probably spared you guys some motion sickness, although we both were pretty much motion sick. I made myself motion sick and I was driving, so yeah, not good. But this place is known for its sunrise, so we are going to sign it off here for the night, and we will catch you guys bright and early tomorrow.
See you in the morning. Good morning from the Moonscape Overlook. You guys, check this out.
That is such a crazy sunrise spot. We walked down to kind of the famous spot and I stepped out on the edge, flew the drone a little bit and took some photos. Definitely worth waiting in line, Instagram versus reality. But anyway, definitely worth it. I'm so glad we came here. Worth the bumpy ride yesterday.
I think Cody is going to go back to bed.
Yeah.
And we'll pick you up once we're up and ready to live our lives.
Yeah.
Okay, the naps have been had. The editing has been done. It's now about 10 o'clock, so we are both in desperate need for some coffee. So it's time to leave the spot, get some coffee, and then we have got to find a place where we can hook up so we can have the AC on all day. It is so freaking hot out.
I just came back inside from putting a Starlink and everything outside into the van. I come back in and Jill has battened down the hatches. We got some elastic workout bands tying things together as we are about to go bumping out of here. I did take the one wheel out last night to look for a different route out, and I think I found a way better option. Certainly not smooth in any sense of the word, but way better than the trail that we crawled in here on. So let's do it.
Our cupboards usually stay shut 99% of the time on their own, but after yesterday, I'm just not risking it.
No.
Not risking my mental health, not risking any more hard drives. Man,
It's brutal.
that's bananas. I don't want to jinx us, but this already feels so much better.
This road is far better than the one we came in on, although this is more of a dirt road, so the washboards are really bad, but man, I will take washboards over the massive like switchbacks and off-camber turns that we had yesterday coming in. That trail was a mess. Oh, that is nice.
Luxurious.
Wow.
Woo!
In an old gas station, that's really
That's cool. Mowgli's. Somebody has never watched The Jungle Book, and it wasn't me.
Yeah, no, never.
Hi there. I do a extra large iced latte with oat milk. as I was leaving the van to go get coffee, Cody was like, please get me the biggest one they have. And normally it's just like a
Like 16 or 20 ounce.
maybe. In comparison, this is my coffee.
I woke up at sunrise. We both did, but
I can't even hold
give
it
me
with one
that
hand.
thing. Yes.
Guess what flavor?
Hazelnut.
And
Toasted marshmallow. Oh my Lanta. That is my go-to at Aroma Joe's, our coffee shop, my preferred coffee shop back home.
both of ours.
Cheers.
Cheers. Strong. Mine is strong.
Me too.
Yours probably isn't as strong because it has 32 ounces of milk in it.
What did you get?
English shopping. I
Ooh.
like yours better.
Yours is wicked strong.
I like yours better. Sink Fairy.
Sing fairy. Jill has this bad habit of always putting cups full of things in the sink and then they just magically disappear because I take care of them. So we call it the sink fairy.
The Sink Fairy will take care of
The
it.
sink fairy will get it.
We have 2 hours to kill before check-in time at 1, so we saw a little market grocery store thing, so we're gonna run in there. And I don't know, we saw a few interesting places on the way here. We might stop at them.
Yeah, we're gonna kill some time.
We have some time to kill. I just ran in and got some groceries. I really thought I did a great job. I only spent $24 on about like 8 items, and Cody's like, that is expensive.
Yeah, you got like staple things like rice and a lemon.
Can you tell who does the grocery shopping in this family?
Yeah.
And I have now graduated to the big coffee.
Yep.
Growing up, my mom used to always say like I would always like her food better, and that has transitioned very well into Cody and I's marriage. I always like what he gets better.
Yep.
Always.
Every time.
This coffee's so good. Really hoping we can check in early.
Me too, because I am ready to plug in and turn that AC on. Please let us check in.
Oh, he's coming.
Hello, hello.
What's the tea?
He's gonna drive us out to the site and back us in, I guess.
Whoa.
And then give us the lay of the land and said do whatever you want to do.
She is. We're all checked into our campsite, and I have made it like a dungeon in the van. Every window cover, every shade, everything.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna lay low today. When we checked the temperature on our way out of our campsite from last night, it was 108 degrees.
That might have been a little hot because the van was hot, but either way, it's definitely going to be 100 degrees today, so we are trying to stay cool. We're at this campsite because we have water, power, and sewer hookups, which is like the dream for an RV site.
I'm showering.
Yeah, we can take unlimited showers essentially, so also need to get some editing done. So yeah, we are probably going to sign it off here for the day, and we're going to pick you guys up. We have one more stop tomorrow, and then we head up to Salt Lake City because Cliffy has a grooming appointment.
Finally, we gotta
Yeah.
shave this fluffy boy.
So one more day of our Southern Utah road trip. I'm kind of sad this one's over too.
I know, me too.
One more day though, so we'll
Yeah.
see you guys in the morning.
Good morning from the off-road RV resort. We had a great night last night, got some editing done, and now we have about an hour drive to our first activity of the day, which is hopefully a hike. It's 9 o'clock. No, it's
8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock now, and it's already boiling hot, and it's only gonna get hotter, so we'll have to see how big of a hike we're gonna do once we get to where we're going. How you doing back there?
Doing good. Just got ready. And then, yeah, we need to get over there, assess the weather, make sure there's no rain because there's a potential for us to hike a slot canyon. Backup plan would be to go to a really cool state park. I had both pinned on the map that I would love to do, but we only have time for one before it gets to 100 degrees again. So yeah, we're gonna choose one once we get over there. Let's hit the road. You guys know what time it is. It's coffee time. She got the big one. Do the coffee dance. Do the coffee dance. About 48 minutes. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
And we're off. Wow.
Let's roll. Just accidentally ended up at a coffee shop. Weird.
Whoops.
Okay, we cannot decide between doing
Little Wild Horse Canyon, which is a slot canyon you can hike through. It's an 8-mile loop if you go out into the loop, or you can turn around and come back, but I think it'd be a little tight if people are going out and we're trying to come back. Or Goblin Valley State Park. There's like a 2.5-mile hike there. It's already 85 degrees and there's no shade.
Okay, so do the slot canyon. I have a Route 66 coin. So we'll do slot canyon for where it says Route 66.
Okay.
And the state park where it says the Mother Road on the other
Okay.
side. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Slot canyon.
Alrighty.
Slot canyon it is.
So we are actually just outside of Goblin Valley State Park and we're at a trailhead called Little Wild Horse Canyon. This is gonna be a slot canyon. It is an 8-mile loop, but we're hoping to just do some of the canyon, check it out, and then come back out. I think it's way too hot, especially for Cliff. He's at his fluffiest point and just gets super hot. So we're gonna go do some of this, finish off our Southern Utah road trip.
I'm kind of sad that this is the end.
Me too. This landscape is just unreal. So yeah, we really enjoyed our time, but let's go do one more thing.
Come on.
And so it begins. We head into the slot canyon.
What the heck, Clippy? What? Good boy.
I don't know if it's ever going to show up just how narrow this is, but literally the camera with the screen folded out is as wide as that can go. I think you would call this between a rock and a hard place.
Hi. Go ahead.
Yep. You got it. Yeah, buddy. Go meet the boy under the rock.
Hi, mister.
All that culvert training really coming in handy. We've once again have to make the hard decision, but we're gonna turn around here. We got through the really narrow part and there's a group behind us, so we made it to one wide section. Now we're gonna turn around and head back. It's super hot and we're in the shade. Cliff's already overheated, so we still have some exposed trail on the way back, so we're gonna turn it around. But this has been amazing. It's just so cool. I hope it comes across on video. Go hiking with the dog, he said. I'm just kidding, he's absolutely crushed this all day.
Daddy's got you. Who's gonna carry me off of these steep ledges?
I'll help you. Why are you not all the way back?
There's really nowhere for him to go.
I know. And we made it. And just in time because it is starting to rain.
As much as we don't really want it to be over, that completes our Southern Utah road trip.
That was such a blast. I wish we could go even further. We are going to Moab, but it's not now. That will be an upcoming video for a surprise / probably our craziest adventure ever.
Yeah.
But stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this road trip. We really appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Peace.
Do you want to play mermaids?
That was coming.
Yeah.
I hope I was recording. Pick that wedgie.
Holding on to my leg with his back like so hard.
Well, you haven't pinned up against a rock, dude. What are you doing?
I don't know. I got the giggles.
Buddy, get him down. He's not comfortable. Are you recording?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm a noob?